Welcome to the second half of Friday Football Fever. We just heard from Ben and Dickinson before the break.
So now we're going to head back to Ben. Ben?
Thanks, guys. The first game played at the BAC tonight was a Class A contest between Bishop Ryan and Trinity. Trinity was ranked 5th in the poll. Bishop Ryan is also receiving votes. All right, let's tear into this one, shall we? 5 minutes into the first quarter, Trinity driving. Brody Kuntz slings it. Nick Soblik goes up and gets it. Titans start the party. Near the end of the first quarter, here's Lions quarterback Jet Lundeen. Tosses it up, and it's going to be caught by Gus Engelhard. We've got a tie ball game here in Dickinson. 20 seconds left in the half. Bishop Ryan is up 14-7. Camden Kubas, he's going to get the edge, goes outside and outruns the entire defense for the score. We've got a tie ball game again. As time expires in the half, here's Lundeen moving to his left, throws a bomb, and it's caught by Engelhard again. Lions go up 21-14 at the half. Bishop Ryan ended up getting the win 35-14. That's it from Dickinson. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ben. South Border played well enough to get to the Dakota Bowl last year. The Mustangs looked good in their opener last week, scoring 64 points. Tonight, it was a road trip to Flasher, and it's for the home opener for the Storm. And here's what I was able to see. It didn't take long for the Mustangs to get going. Berkeley France drops the shoulder and breaks through. He's off to the races. Trey Hyde will give chase, but he won't come close. France and the Mustangs open with a 65-yard touchdown run. Next drive for the Mustangs, they'll double their lead on the option play as France keeps it, and he'll break up the near sidelines. South Border will take a 12-0 lead. Now it's going to be Levi Buckholtz taking the direct snap. He starts off going left, cuts back across, sees some space up the opposite sideline. He sees his way into the end zone. The Mustangs are up and running with a 19-0 lead. Second quarter now, Jason Weinberger led the Storm on a big charge up the field, and that's Elijah Otmar punching it in for the score. Grant County Flasher gets the 2-point conversion, and they make it an 8-19 game, but the Mustangs will win 33-22 is this one's final.
Well, up next is another 9-man matchup. The Imperials got the season started with a win at Beach. Tonight's contest is in Napoleon, and Hettinger Scranton is the visitor. The Nighthawks are after their first victory on the road. Napoleon Gackle-Streeter goes with a little play fake here. Tristan Schaffner up top to Mason Weigel, and there's no one behind him. Clear sailing into the end zone for Weigel as the Imperials would grab the lead. Hettinger Scranton, though, would go to the air as well. This is Chasen Schumacher out into the flat to Caden Holzbrook, and he will cut through some defenders, get a little help from a line mate as he goes in. And then about midfield is where we pick this one up. The Nighthawks, Schumacher scrambling a little bit. His focus, though, is downfield. Blake Larson is there. He's going to get into the end zone, but Napoleon Gackle-Streeter, the home team, takes it by the final of 52-32.
We have one more football stop to make, and it's in Washburn. The Rough Riders of Southern McLean are hosting the Ned Rose Cardinals, and the Rough Riders had a slow start until this run right here. It's Ethan Rederath who busts through, uses a nice stiff arm to get into the end zone just behind the Cardinals defense. With 10 minutes left in the second, Cattermas is going to roll right. He layers a pretty ball over the defense to wide receiver Jack Rederath, and that brings us to the end of the second quarter where Jack Rederath scores again on a quick pass in the flat. It's going to come from Keaton Cattermas. It brings the score to 20-0. Southern McLean goes on to win 46-12 over Ned Rose.
Elsewhere on the gridiron, we have Beach with a 40-8 win over Kidder County. The Outlaws beat Hart River 40-14. Carrington tops Beulah this evening. It was Jamestown and Central. That was a battle of rated teams in AA. Devils Lake by 20 over Watford. Killdeer beats Botno by scoring 48 points. EKM all over Shiloh Christian 49-13. Linton, Hazel and Moffett Brackett, Strasburg Zeeland. I think I got them all in there over Hettinger County. We have New Salem Almont beating RTH, and the Lobos win again. The BPS Volleyball Invitational going on. That's 65 matches, 20 teams, 2 days. That's how they fared today. And the Twins stopped their losing streak by winning 2-0 over Toronto.
Well, thank you all for watching Friday Football Fever. We'll be right back with First News at 10.